Well, welcome back. It's Rich. It's the Suffolk Crunch. The Christmas tree. It's up. Look at that beauty. So I thought I'd do my match preview. Ipswich Town versus Crystal Palace in front of the Christmas tree. We'll get all festive. We're into December now. We're on the road to Christmas. Hopefully we'll have some festive cheer at Portman Road this December. And we can start putting a few wins on the board. Anyway, firstly, there is a preview out from a Crystal Palace fan, my mate Rich, Eagle-Eyed Football on YouTube. He's done a little preview, so it's only about 4.5, 5 minutes long. So pop over and just give it a quick watch, give it a like, share it with your mates, and it's a good little piece he sent to me. Also, if you haven't watched yesterday's Sunday Stroll, get over and watch that. But yeah, we're here to talk about Town versus Crystal Palace tomorrow night. Under the lights. Portman Road is always magnificent under the lights, isn't it? And it's the first game, night game in the Premier League. It's on Amazon. If you're not going to the game, you can check that out. And 7:30 if you're going to the game, or you're watching the earlier time of a 7:30 kickoff. So obviously Town go in off the back of a 1-0 defeat at the City Ground on Saturday. Crystal Palace go in after a 94th minute equaliser against Newcastle. So they're obviously going to be, that's going to give them a boost in confidence. And they come into the game on 9 points, the same as Town. Also, Wolves on 9 points, Southampton rock bottom on 5, and then you've got Leicester City on 10. They take on West Ham tomorrow night. Ruud van Nistelrooy's first game at the King Power. West Ham looking to bounce back after that crazy game against Arsenal on Sunday, and then Everton on 11, and their goal difference took a bit of a hit yesterday afternoon when they got walloped 4-0. At Old Trafford. But yeah, Town tomorrow. First time against Palace since 2013 at Portman Road. We played them in the League Cup under Mick McCarthy since then. But yeah, 3-0 win that last time out in the league at Portman Road. Aaron Cresswell, if you remember, scored an absolute banger. And Frank Nouble got 2 goals that night. Palace were chasing promotion, and Town were just Town, and we were floating about, weren't we, and not doing a lot, and just stagnating. But yeah, I think it's the first time Town have actually played Crystal Palace in the Premier League since the 90s. I think probably about 92, 93. I remember a game back then. I think Southgate was playing, actually. Gareth Southgate was playing for Palace back then. Played them quite a few times in the Championship, but it will be nice to renew acquaintances tomorrow night, and it's a massive game for both teams. If you look at the form at home for Town, 2 defeats, 4 draws. If you look at Palace's away form, 3 defeats and 3 draws. Both looking for their first wins on the road and at home. So it's going to be interesting to see what way it goes. Palace got some really good players. And I'm quite surprised that they're struggling under Oliver Glasner. He came in, didn't he, last season, and they ended the season absolutely flying. And I think everybody thought this is maybe the start of something where they can sort of push on. They've really struggled this season. Obviously, their only win was the same as Town against Spurs. Mark Gahey obviously plays for me. He was the a lot of transfer speculation about him in the summer going to Newcastle, but he stayed, scored an own goal on Saturday. But he's a very good player. I really like Tyreek Mitchell, who plays left back for them. Trevor Chalobah, ex-Town, he's there now. He's made the move. Eddie Nketiah, he moved from Arsenal, and he hasn't really got going yet. Still, I think he's still searching to find his best football. Mateta obviously plays up front now, but obviously Eze is back fit. He played on Saturday. I think he played 65 minutes, so he's going to be a real key player for Palace. And obviously played for England. Obviously Elise went in the summer, and they haven't really replaced him. Adam Wharton in midfield, injured. Not sure if he's going to be fit. If he is, I don't think he'd be starting. Signed him from Blackburn. He was obviously included in England's squad in the Euros. Didn't actually get on the pitch. But if we look at Town, there's going to be at least one change. Obviously, Axel is going to be out with the hamstring. So that is a massive blow for Town. That is a really, really big blow. Hopefully it won't be any length of time that he is out, because if it is, I think we're really going to miss him. Who plays at right back? Well, you'd probably say it looks like Harry Clark. He hasn't really showed his best so far. Obviously, the appearance against Brentford didn't go to plan on his full debut in the Premier League. But you could say maybe Ben Johnson, if being fit, could slip in there. But I'm not sure if he's going to be fit for this game. You could move Dar O'Shea across. Bring back Luke Wolfenden on that right side of defence. But I think O'Shea's he's probably been one of Town's standout players in the last few games. Really finding his feet now and showing Town fans, I think, why we paid the money. Was it 12 million, I think, from Burnley in the summer. So I'd like to sort of keep him in the middle. Who's his partner tomorrow night? Is it Jacob Greaves coming back in, or is it Cam Burgess? I think Burgess will probably keep his place. Hasn't done a lot wrong. Obviously, Aro Muric will be in goal. Leif Davis at left back. I'd expect it to be Sammy Morsey and Jens Kajust in the middle of midfield. I don't think Phillips is going to be fit. Kieran did say more likely for Sunday. Then it's, for me, these are the three positions where we might see some changes tomorrow night. I would not be surprised if we see Jack Clark starting for Town on the left-hand side tomorrow night. I think he's still searching. He's obviously playing a little bit of a different role. When he was at Sunderland, he played right out on the touchline, whereas at Town, he plays sort of inverted when we played him 2-10s. So I think people have just got to be patient with him. You know, certain players, it takes certain different lengths of time for them to find their feet. Look, moving to a new area, making new friends. Jack Clark's a quality player. People might say he's a bit lightweight, but I don't think we've seen enough of him so far to make a real clear judgment on him. I like Jack Clark. I think he's an excellent player, and I sort of championed him for a long time. I'd love to see him in a Town shirt. Little bit disappointed at what I've seen so far, but we know his qualities. He can score goals. He can make goals. I think he just needs maybe a little bit of luck. Gets a goal, a deflection, goes in off his backside, you know, and that gets him up and running. But I think he might play tomorrow night in the wide left role. In the 10, I think Connor Chaplin done enough to keep his place. But then I do like Amari in that role, so it'll be interesting to see who plays there. You've also got Wes Burns can come in on the right. So it'll just be a case of what Kieran thinks best for this one game. But you've obviously been Liam Delap up front will start. This is where I am a little bit tomorrow night with the 3 games in a week. Obviously, I think Nathan Broadhead was one of the real positives out of the weekend. I thought he looked really good when he came on. So he is going to be my sub on the left for Jack Clark, and I'm going to use Sammy Smodics to come on and play, replace Delap later in the game. I don't think Liam's going to be playing 90 minutes for 3 games. He'll be out on his feet. We've got to look after him. He's our only real main striker at the minute, and I don't think Ali Al-Hamadi is really up to the task at this precise moment. So that's what I'm thinking. What do I think the score's going to be? Well, I said earlier, didn't I? It's a case of Town haven't won at home. Palace haven't won away. It's a 6-pointer. People will say it's a must-win game for Ipswich Town, and I don't think they'd be wrong because, like I said yesterday on the Sunday Stroll, we soon need to be starting putting points on the board, getting wins, and this is an opportunity to get our first home win. Not that it's going to be easy, and this is where I am. Palace looking for that first away win. Town searching for that first home win. I think it might be another draw. I'm going to go Town 1, Palace 1. So this week, content-wise, we will have a match review out on Wednesday morning. Maybe if I get back, see what time I get back tomorrow night, I might do a video and then upload that. If not, it will be out on Wednesday morning. It might be a stroll. It might be just sat down having a chat about the game. A lot depends on the weather. If it's raining, I'll be staying safely in the warm. But if you turn the notifications bell on, you'll know when there is a video being uploaded. But yeah, cheers for watching. If you could please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe, share with your friends, tell them all about it. Suffolk Crunch on YouTube, on the way to 10K. And some great comments on the Sunday stroll yesterday. And yeah, if you got anything to ask or any points, leave them in the comment section. I do read them all, and yeah, look forward to interacting with you on here. But yeah, Town Palace tomorrow night, 7:30 kickoff, live on Amazon Prime. If you're going to Portman Road, get behind the boys, make it loud, make it proud, and make it 3 points. Come on, Town.